Uh, Thank you, Minority TV. My name is Martin John. I am a student here in Kabarak. I am a medical student, and thank you, Minority TV, for coming to take our opinions as Gen Zs, as students, on what we feel about the government and on what we feel about our county, Nakuru. Because Kabarak, where I study, it is part of Nakuru County. So on the part where I can say about Nakuru County is, as a medical student, recently I was in internship in Nakuru PGH, the Provincial General Hospital, and I was actually shocked that even a simple thing as gloves, like gloves, are not there. We were forced as students to go and fetch our own gloves from outside. So my verdict is, I think the leadership of Nakuru County is wanting, and we have also heard in the news that our governor has been in the US for a very long period of time. We don't have a governor. The health system is corrupt. Actually, I've been in internship for a long time. The health system in Nakuru, if you go to any hospital, it is in a mess. And that's why we are saying that in Nakuru, we need a whole cleanup of system. So who can we say that can become the better leader in Nakuru? So for my own opinion, I can hear that Governor Kika is coming back. And I can hear that Liki Nyanju is coming back. And I can hear that we have Mheshimiwa Maina Kairo, who was also our speaker. And by the way, I come from Barnabas, kwa mzee wa nyama. For those who know kwa mzee wa nyama, then Barnabas. And Mheshimiwa last time tulimnyima hii kiti ya MP. Na Mheshimiwa vile mimi namjua. And Mheshimiwa from the campaigns that I saw in 2017. And na iko ile sifa yenye nasikia hata kutoka kwa wanafunzi huko. Maina Kairo is the cleanest man and has the best chance ya kushinda hii kiti ya governor because Liki Nyanjui ameungana na Ruto. Na Ruto ground ni mbaya. Hapa Nakuru mambo ni mbaya. Kika huyu asahau. In fact, right now if election are to be done, I think Kika will become number 3. And maybe Liki Nyanjui number 2. I think the best person who is going to take this thing is going to be none other than Mheshimiwa Maina Kairo. Because Kairo stand the best chance. Because Kairo was the speaker, and when he was the speaker, we saw the county assembly of Nakuru being transformed to a county assembly that people are coming to benchmark from all over. Alijenga county assembly, amekuwa mbunge, hajaikuwa na corruption scandal yote. Huyu Liki Nyanjui alikuwa governor wa pili, mambo mengi hakufanya. So I think the best person, Susan Kiika angalia sahi, look at how Nakuru is right now. So I think as a comrade, I would suggest that Maina Kairo will be the best candidate so far. Minority TV, and that is my word.
Good evening, good afternoon. Nashukuru sana Minority TV kwa kuja kutuuliza maswali na kujua hali ilivyo hapa Nakuru. My name is Victor Kim. Mimi ni mwanafunzi katika chuo kikuu cha Kabarak, na kulingana na maoni ambayo niko nayo, ninasikitishwa sana na uongozi ambao uko Nakuru. Kwanza nikiangalia katika mtandao na hata vile ambavyo watu wanaongea hapa chini, kwa kweli kazi haifanyiki Nakuru. Tangu mwaka 2022, miaka mitatu kutoka mwaka huko, saizi hakuna kazi imefanyika. There is no work that is happening in Nakuru County. We have seen that there are problems in hospitals, and our governor is just enjoying herself in the United States. And this is not a good show based on governance and leadership that we want in Nakuru County. As part of the Gen Z voters and somebody who is going to vote in 2027 come the next general elections, I'm looking for somebody who is going to be visionary, somebody who has good credentials, somebody who has the vision that we Gen Zs want in this Nakuru. One of the wanting things is the devolution sector in this Nakuru County. And that my best opinion based on the research that I've done, because as Gen Zs, what we are looking for, we have started identifying leaders who are going to make change. And that one of the leaders that I've identified in Nakuru for the gubernatorial seat in this case is I think his name is Honorable Maina Kairu, who was our speaker. And based on the research that I've done, because I'm looking forward to making a wonderful decision, because based on the decision that we made in 2022, we did not make a good decision. One of the decisions that I think I'm going to make in 27, which is a very good decision, is Honorable Maina Kairu, because I've managed to look at the past credentials, what Mr. Kairu has done on our country, and one of the things that I've seen is that he was first the Chief Executive Officer of Roads, and that he did a very wonderful job, because there was no corruption scandal with regard to Mr. Kairu, and that he was later elected the Speaker of the Nakuru County Assembly. One of the things that I really picked from his work as the Speaker is that he embraced the wearing of cultural clothes on Wednesdays. And I think this is something which is very touching, because the cultural clothes were being made here in Nakuru, and it was being made by even comrades such as us who are also tailors. And I think Mr. Kairu is going to get a very good opportunity come 2027, because I think he's the only person who's got what we the Gen Zs want. Yeah, I think Mr. Kairu is one of the people that we really want, because come 2027 we don't want to make decisions which will affect us as the decisions which we made in 2022. I think I'm really looking forward to 2027 ifike nitoe huyu mama ambaye anafanya kazi mbaya mbaya, tuweke Kairu, kazi endelee, because sisi Gen Z tunataka maendeleo. Kazi ya watu kwenda US nini hii hatutaki. What we want is a devolution, and I think devolution will only come from one person who has worked eminently as the Speaker of the Nakuru County Assembly, who's one Joel Maina Kairo. To this extent, those are my sincere remarks as a student and also a resident of Nakuru County and a voter come 2027 to the establishing of a new Nakuru, new devolution, a new governor who sees the vision that we Gen Zs want. I think that's all from my opinion. Back to you, Maneno TV.
Kwa majina naitwa Sydney Masengeli. I'm a university student, Nakuru County, University of Kabarak University. I'm studying law. And as university students, we are indeed tired. Tumechoka. Mimi kama member wa Generation Z, nimechoka na nimesoma constitution. Our leaders have to have accountability to us. Lakini venye kunaenda huku Nakuru County, it's like it's a different story. How can our governor be spending almost 2 years abroad alafu anaclaim kuwa that they are leading us? This cannot happen. Everything in the country is literally failing. And if you remember right, Nakuru was designated as the 4th city in the country after years of only 3 sittings being in existence. Right now, nothing is happening. People are literally dying in hospitals. Mabarabara hakuna. Everything, for a lack of a better word, everything is going to shit. Na kwa sasa venye tumeona, the only way we can change this is with leadership. Leadership is at the core of everything. If you change the head of if you change the head of the lion becomes stronger. Nikirudia kwa quote fulani ya Alexander the Great kuwa he'd rather face an army of lions which is led by sheep, which is led by a sheep, than an army of sheep which is led by a lion. Kwa sababu leadership will always trump everything else. Na kwa sasa venye tumeona, the only way forward ni kurudisha watu ambao walitupatia maendeleo, and the only person we can think of as of right now ni Mheshimiwa Joel Kairu. Mheshimiwa Joel Kairu has really endeavored to better the lives of the people of Nakuru, and that is why us as university students, us as comrades, tunafuatana na tunaeka flag ya Bwana Joel Kairu hapo juu kabisa, and that is our stance. Venye najua Joel Kairu, first of all, I noticed Joel Kairu when back then I wasn't in university yet. Tulikuwa tunasikia ma story back when we were in primary school. Tulikuwa Nakuru Primary School. Tulikuwa tunasikia Mheshimiwa Joel Kairu anasaidia kutengeneza mabarabara and stuff like that when he was the chief executive officer wa public works. Previously before hakukuwa na mabarabara Nakuru. The only barabara yenye ulikuwa unaona ni ile ya kuenda Nairobi peke yake. Hakukuwa huku nje ni tu vumbi peke yake. Alafu kutoka hapo, we've also heard from our comrades, our fellow comrades, kuwa Mheshimiwa Joel Kairu is studying to get a law degree. Unajua, previously before we've been being led by people who are illiterate. I don't want to mention names, but you can see law and governance go hand in hand. Law and governance go hand in hand. Ni aje tunajaribu ku elect watu wenye hawana vision. Mtu hawezi soma constitution, akiambiwa fanya hii anafanya bila kujua the repercussions of that thing on the citizenry ni nini. And from hapo ndio sasa tumekuja kujua manze enyewe we need to follow a leader mwenye anaona vision. Ndio maana among the youth jina la Kairo imeenea kabisa. One of the first things that we are taught in law is that law is a noble profession, and we as lawyers, we are supposed to lead by example. We are supposed to show the rest of the community that indeed we can be better. And one of the rules in the Advocates Act, states that lawyers have a duty to the court, and the duty to the court is that you should always endeavor to not undermine the rulings of the court. If we as lawyers do not follow the rulings of the court, the judgment of the court, and the decisions that guide us, then how else can the citizenry be part of this? Governor Kihika, being a lawyer, hata hatujasikia popote penye alisoma hii sheria, lakini being a lawyer is expected to show the highest form of dignity, the highest form of compliance to orders passed by the court. Kuenda koti si shida. Kuenda koti si shida, ni kuenda kuwapia peke yake. Si ati alikuwa ameambiwa atafungwa, lakini Governor Kihika, sijui kama ni kiburi, I don't know if it is ignorance, but this led to things that should not have been led to. Imagine your leader is a criminal. We are being led by a criminal who doesn't want to kufuata sheria ya nchi. Alafu atatakaje mama mboga mwenyewe afuate sheria ya nchi? Atatakaje mimi kama university student ambaye sina kitu mfukoni niweze kufuata sheria ndio niweze kupata kitu at least ya kujitunza? Yes.